Hi guys, and welcome back to Olympia Soiree. So today we're going to continue to chase our guy. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright. Alright. I'm going Daifuku. They put here, alright? Yeah, let's take him with us. Daifuku was squeaking loudly and extending his tiny arms up towards me. Oh, he's like a little... It's cute. Want to come with me again today? I opened the cover of my bag to see what he would do. He immediately scurried inside. You must like going out now. Well, keep me company then. I would always take him with me. He's cute. I looked at Daifuku. It looked like Daifuku just bowed in response. Well, I mean, we already have gone through and like verify that he does in fact understand what we're saying, unless of course we think that she was just lying. Why would she lie? I sure hope we have letters to deliver today, Daifuku. Me too. Oh, letters and a package. Oh, it's those little candies. Those are good. They're like sugar, I don't know what they're called, star candies or something. Amelia, where's Yasuga? Yeah, I'm gonna find my future husband.
ヨスガ様でしたら、ついさっき庭の掃除に行かれました。廊下の扉から出られますよ。
Okay, thank you. She's so cute. Cute girl. Ah, love a man that knows how to garden. As soon as I opened the door leading to the garden, a strong gust of wind blew. Beyond the pink petals fluttered through the air, I saw a certain someone's back. Push him in the water. Don't do that. Yasuga. I felt so nervous just trying to approach him. Why? Do it. I couldn't speak to him as naturally as before. Why? What's happened? Why am I so nervous? Because you were kind of slowly developing feelings or realizing you like him? Yasuga's back was so close yet so far. I slowly snuck closer to the cherry tree. Cherry trees are awesome. I like them. Cherry trees, crabapple trees, and like weeping willows and beautiful. Who am I supposed to deliver the competo to? Competo? Oh, you're the one who left it in the letterbox, right? I think he's giving it to her. Yeah, that's what I thought.
配達中のおやつにどうぞ。
Aww.
僕からのほんの差し入れ。
He wants her to think of him while he eats the cute candies. I see. I went to carefully put the package inside my bag. No, Daifuku's in there. Don't let him eat it. I almost felt that they could melt just from the growing heat that radiated from me now. My hands were so hot and tense I was surely melting them already.
朝方、手紙を入れに来た者と少し話したんだ。彼は君には直接お礼を言う勇気がないらしい。
Was it, There's no need to thank me, really.
まあまあ、恐れ多いという彼らの気持ちも汲んでやって。
So
代わりにまた僕からお礼を言うよ。知っての通り、この黄泉に住まう者は太陽から一番遠い。彼らの思いを届けてくれてありがとう。
You looked at me so directly that I couldn't gather my own thoughts.
配達していて困った人に会ったりはしない？
Not really. Not yet. I've only just started after all.
面倒を言い出すやつがいたらすぐ僕に相談して。
I have to worry. Let's pray nothing happens. I think let's go with this one. Yeah! Okay. Let's pray that nothing bad happens.
確かにそうだね。何も起きないに越したことはない。
He's so pretty. His gentle smile eased the lonely feeling I had yesterday. Oops! I hit the button. It must be so easy to please. I hit the trigger button on my controller and it just went to auto mode. I'm sorry. I have to say, this tree is incredible. I changed the subject to hide my embarrassment. There's a cherry tree outside Doma's manor too. But the branches look different from the one there. From one here. Petals continue to fall. Small petal boats drifted gently on the surface of the pond nearby.
これはしだれ桜なんだよ。
Ah, it's a weeping willow. See,
枝
weeping
が下
willows are
に流れ
awesome.
て薄紅の雨みたいだろ。
Pretty, I like it. I never knew there were varieties of cherry trees. Branches looked as though they were weeping pink tears. I love weeping willows, they're so cool. The trees silently rained petals down above us as we looked on.
つくよみが流れ着いた種を試しに植えたら育って咲いたと。
Aren't we underground? That's how I'm like, how... No, I guess there's a fake sun, but still. Do cherry trees grow so easily?
まれびとである彼なら咲かせるのかなって。この前も言ったろ、不思議の塊みたいな男だって。この桜だって一年中咲いてるからね。
All year?
そう、一年中。おかげで毎日毎晩花見ができる。ただ、ここが黄泉というのもあるだろうね。上とは環境がかなり異なるし。
Roba has said the same thing too, but I never thought a cherry tree could be in blossom with many... It could be in bloom with amaryllis, spider lilies. Sorry, I'm just gonna say spider lilies. Suddenly, a single petal flooded onto my lips. Before I could even move, Yasuga's hand drew near me and my breath caught in my throat. Ooh, CG? No.
僕が取るよ。
CG? Pretty. Oh, they look good together. I like them. They look so good. Oh, they look so good together. Look how cute. A flash of cold in a blink of an eye. Oh, Yasuga's slender fingertips brushed gently against my lips and the pink petal fell away. Aww. Ah, they're so cute. That short moment felt like forever to me. Aww.
失礼を承知で言うけど、
So cute.
君を初めて見たとき、ああ、本当に白いんだなって思ったんだ。つくよみから何度も聞かされていて、勝手に知り合いのような気がしていた。真っ白い女の子というのは、
So he's saying she
一体どんな姿なんだろうと、
because she's supposed to be like
何度も考えた。
like goddess status, you know, and that's why he's talking about that. My hands were getting hot again.
このように肌も髪も雪のように白い。もう雪なんて何年も見ていないけど。
Snow, I've never expected anyone to compare me to something so beautiful. I wonder how I look now. You're probably turning all sorts of red. Let's be real. When you're super pale, like every blush just shows up, man. I prayed that my ribbon wasn't crooked or anything. I don't think he cares, girl. And then, like, guys don't notice those types of things. Let's be real. They don't notice what you're wearing. They don't notice your haircut. They just notice certain things that they like.
でも一番最初に君を褒めた男はアスハになってしまった。
Because he's a child and I don't know to be embarrassed. What was he talking about now? Why are we having this conversation in the first place?
そんな真っ白い君のすべてを奪うのは一体どんな男だろう。
What? Yasuga?
ごめんね。
I like him.
純真な君をからかいすぎた。では、僕はそろそろ仕事に戻るよ。
He's probably embarrassed because he just said that out loud. He's like, I need to get away from her. He has little tinges of tsundere coming out. With that, he swiftly made his way back inside. He's like the player, kind of, but not really. Another petal fell on me, but this time I brushed it off myself. Wait a minute. Am I? Yasuga? Ah, she put it together. Good for her. Took out the package from my bag and brought a single lavender compito to my mouth. It's sweet. I can't eat lavender. I don't know. I don't like the taste. I think it's gross. I'm sorry, Daifuku. I can't share these compito with you now. It's like, no. I'll buy you a Daifuku rice cake instead. Would you like that? She's like, I'm not sharing with this with you at all. Ah, I knew it. Yes, she has. I'm become taken with. I was taken the moment I met him. I like him. This is why I end up dating these types. Here's a Daifuku for you to make up for the compito Daifuku. We have to go and get the letters inspected after this. So let's eat over here first. I swear, if someone knocks the candy out of her hands, I'm gonna be pissed. I spread my handkerchief onto the bench in the plaza and took Daifuku out of my bag. Beside him, I set down the Daifuku that I bought from the sweets vendor. He's like, he's chubby like Winnie the Pooh. Sorry. Yes, Daifuku was looking up at me as if he was trying to tell me something. What is it? Don't you like it? I gotta put the food. He's like me. I'm trying to say something, but this smells so good. I'm gonna eat first. I gently rubbed his head, and he finally started eating. Daifuku used to live in the bathhouse, right? Near Yasuga? Tell me more about him. It's like you can understand, girl. We need to have this conversation with, Camellia. Yeah, let's have a girl date with Camellia. Let's have a friend date, a freight with Camellia. Oh, what am I saying? Camellia isn't here. Exactly. So I have no way of knowing what you're saying. Too bad. I hope to learn some secrets about Yasuga. Oh, but I can't understand you. The men of the purple. Alright, I can't say that. Daifuku squeaked at me for a bit, then went back to nibbling on the white rice cake again. Are they massive? I don't know. What would he be talking about? I think I finally found that person. I put another compito in my mouth. I originally thought we were gonna ruin his day because he said he was gonna be happily like single and whatnot. But now I'm like, I guess we're just gonna make his dreams come true and get married. I'm sad that I love Kuroba though, so. His cute mole and his little beauty mark. I arrived at the office as usual and was greeted by Kuroba and a young man I had never met before. Ah, okay. Hi.
辰木と申します。以後よろしくお願いいたします。
Yoroshiku. Sugi. Yoroshiku. Pleased to meet you too. I bowed to him. Yeah? So what happened to Akaza? Why would he be summoned to Ishnaten? I can't say that word, I'm sorry.
違う審問の立ち会いだ。それも俺たちの仕事のうちだからな。
Oh, Gall. I hate jury duty. Oh, I think I've heard about that before.
今日の分は
I have letters. I have one each to the red, the blue, and the yellow, if you wouldn't mind checking them.
では失礼いたします。
Bye, Tatsugi.
まあ断りなんて基本は雑用ばかりさ。戸
Okay.
籍や職業の管理、審問の立ち会いと議事録作成、漂着物の運搬と査定、面倒なことは全
Sounds
部
like a
俺たちの役目。
Sorry. Tired. Preserving the white bloodline?
そうすねるなよ。おかげで手形がもらえたろ。いつでも自由に読みへ行ける。
Feels weird saying that. Just gonna say. I suppose so. I appreciate it. Ah, I almost forgot. Roba, what happened with my blood sample? It didn't help. What'd you do with it? Did you drink it like a vampire?
そうとはまだ決めつけられないよ。
Yeah, it'll take a
研
while.
究なんて一朝一夕で完成するものじゃない。
Like every couple weeks or so. Well, if you need more, let me know. I can give you all the blood you need.
お心遣い感謝する。まあでも、
No, you can't.
いくらあ
But,
んたが健康有料児でも毎日血液を抜くわけにはいかない。
yeah, it's not healthy. You have to give your body time to replenish the blood you've lost.
1ヶ月経ったらまた少しくれ。
Yeah. Should I eat plenty of food rich in nutrients?
本当に愉快だな、あんたは。
Well, pardon me. I only asked because I want to help.
まあ食べないより食べてた方がいい。肉も魚も野菜もまんべんなくしっかりとな。
Just eat
そ
healthy
のうち
anyway.
子供を産む体だし。
I have issues with that. Just unhealthy food just tastes so good. I like healthy food too.
はっはん。荒廃したい男ができたな。
What? That's so rude and uncalled for. Tatsugi can hear us.
いえ、黒羽様の冗談には慣れっこですし。
It's like, don't mind me. I'm just part of the wall. You shouldn't get used to his jokes. Don't get me wrong, I don't have anyone in mind yet, but, well, mating. Ah! I combed the hair in front of my face with my fingers to hide my embarrassment. Yeah, that's kind of extremely embarrassing. Just saying.
俺も赤座もあんたの人権を尊重したいと思ってるよ。どんな奴が相手でもいいからさっさと交配して子を産めとまでは言わない。
Mm-hmm. Sure. You will.
ただ自分が希少な白だっていう自覚は忘れるな。
But what if she has kids and they don't come out as that color class? I understand, really.
ま
I want to know
あ
who
あ
her
んたな
dad
ら
is,
白の方が
honestly.
逃げ出しそうだけどな。
Is that weird? I just want to know what her dad is, who her dad is. First you say I'm invincible, then you call me a magnet, and now this.
褒めてるんだよ。
はい
はい、3通とも問題なかったか
I
ら。
like him.
配達気をつけてな。
Did he even read the letter? Having children. Yeah, because she could also die in childbirth, because... Yeah. I gave a deep sigh after leaving the Kotowari. Well, everyone keeps saying that to me, so it's not like I forgot, but... Yeah. Before that happens, I need to first find a husband. I somehow managed to cheer myself on and began making my way to the Red District when...
こんにちは、オランピア。
Hi, Cannon.
今、
He's
少
not
し
a
お時間
route.
をいただいても。
So... It's about my search for a husband, nothing has changed.
そんな寂しいことを言わないでください。
I have nothing to talk about.
そう胸を張って言うことでもないと思いますが、希少な白として1年以内に相手を見つけなければならないのでしょう。
Okay, that just kind of sounds creepy. I still have 11 and a half months left.
では、最近耳にした噂を確かめても。
How about now? Leave mind your own business. Damn paparazzi. Well, what rumor?
あなたが黄泉の湯屋に入り浸って、主である男と親しくしている
Who wouldn't?
というものです。顔色が変わりましたね。本当に嘘がつけない方だ。
You're mistaken. I was just surprised, that's all.
紫禁城の地獄太夫、死のYasugaといえば、水も滴る色男と有名ではありませんか。
Okay.
そんな男に甘い言葉などささやかれたら、世間知らずのあなたなど、ひとたまりもないでしょうね。
How about mind your business? Hmm? Journalist? What? You're making him sound like some villain.
悪人扱いするつもりはありませんが、あなたのことが心配ではありますね。
Stop trying to gaslight me, dude.
あの地獄殿は確か死の咎を背負い、後輩を禁じられた身とか。なのにあなたに近づくと、
Did they
よ
castrate
からぬ
him?
こ
Is
とを
that what this
企ん
is?
でいるのではありませんか。
Well, no, it said the men of the purple, so it can't just be just him. Didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. Because he didn't. I don't even understand that whole thing with the purple. Like, what exactly were they supposedly Was it their hubris? Is that what the problem was? The spread of Haku among the purple wasn't his fault. He didn't do anything wrong.
オランピア、
Seriously.
瓦版をなりわいの一つとする僕から忠告しておきましょう。世の中にはあなたが知らないことがたくさんある。この島しかり、あの男もしかり。
So is the truth what you said earlier? That he's deceiving me?
忠告は素直に聞くものですよ。少なくとも世間知らずのあなたよりは
I don't
僕
even
の
know
方が
you.
はるかにあの男に詳しいと言い切れます。
Well, how would I know that you're not lying to me?
あなたは大事な大事な白。用心することです。
I feel bad for this girl. Everyone is just trying to use her. How is she supposed to find a decent person to marry if everyone's so terrible? Seriously, this is all so terrible. Just because he's in Yomi and just because he's bearing the sins of the purple. People are treating Yasuga like he's evil. And that's why I like him.
お姉ちゃんの髪が雪みたいに真っ白でとても綺麗だって。
Asuha, my adopted son. Adorable. Adorable child. Sure, he did sound sweet. And he may sometimes sound like he's seducing me, but hey, that's just flirt mentality. He can't be a bad person. He was so gentle with Camellia's spring. And he was teaching Asuha too. Yeah, well. It's best to take other people's opinions into account, but if you need to not just base on other people at the same time. Make your own observations, make your own decisions, get your own opinions. Don't just be influenced by other people, you know. But don't be naive either, which she's not. She's very intelligent. Here I am again. She's willing to learn, and I like that about my MCs. Like a lot of old games, the MC was just a blank slate or she was just stupid, but I like this one. She seems willing to learn, and I like that. After finishing and she wants to help people. Because I always want to help people, but you know what I mean. And I'm going off on a tangent, I'm sorry. Continuing on. After finishing my deliveries, I returned to Yomi, even though there wasn't any reason for me to be here. I really don't have the luxury of spending so much time here. But where else are you going to spend time? And if Yasuga is prohibited from mating, then he couldn't be considered a candidate as my husband. Hey, you do what you want. Even so, I couldn't stop myself from going to see him.
Olympia!
I looked up and saw Kaina waving as he ran towards me. Good day to you, Kaina. Ah,
カナ
he's
ン
a
からの
cutie
返
too.
事はまだないかな。
No, he's too busy getting in my business. Douchebag. I saw him just a while ago. I'm sorry, not yet. I'll remind him next time I see him.
ああ、ごめん。君が謝ることじゃないんだよ。俺がつい焦っちゃってさ。
Your brother's a douchebag.
でもまだ1週間くらいだもんね。もう少し待ってみるよ。
Kaina was smiling brightly with the mark of a criminal etched upon his cheek. I actually like the mark. It's kind of cool. Kaina fell in love with a woman from the Otsu. He fell in love with someone he shouldn't have. Just stupid.
ヨスガは死ぬまで後輩を禁じら
Well,
れ
guess
てい
what?
るのだよ。
I do what I want. What are they gonna do? Kill me?
どうしたの？俺の顔に何かついてる？
No. Kaina, you're adorable.
罪人の入れ墨か。
No, it's... I like him.
わあ、ごめん。今の冗談外したね。
No, I'm just lost in my thoughts. Sorry. It's okay.
ごめん。ほんとごめん。でも俺のことなんて気を使わなくていいからね。適当に扱って。
Don't say that. You're more than that. I mean, you're the one who inspired me.
きっかけ？手紙？
Yep. Yes, of course.
そう言われると照れるな。宿舎のやつらも喜んでるから宣伝しまくるね。
Thank you, and you can count on me too.
うんうん。じゃあ俺はそろそろ宿舎に戻るから。またね。
Bye. He looks so happy. Too bad his brother's a douchebag. They won't write back to him. But I'm sure it's just him putting up a front. The only person around me who had actually fallen in love with someone was Kaina. At least as far as I knew. Well, he must have fallen in love with her because he risked a lot. Like, a lot. Falling in love. Compito he gave me was the sweetest thing I'd ever tasted in my life. Just go for it. If I tried not to dwell on why that was so. I can't choose Yasuga to be my husband. But I should be able to choose anyone I want from any color class. So I could choose Yasuga and then they'd have to let him be able to mate because she trumps everything, right? What in the world am I saying? I wanted to sink into the ground and disappear when I realized I had said it out loud. I doubt Yasuga had any real feelings for me, though. Aw, don't doubt yourself, girl. They're so cute. Sounds like he's upset. Sounds more like he's upset to me, but... I mean, he did say that to me. As I was about to walk to the bathhouse, I heard a struggle taking place in one of the alleys.
嫌です。どうかご容赦を。私などでは無理です。
Oh, it's Masahana. That voice. I could hear Masahana's voice from the alley. I snuck closer and took a peek at what was happening. I wonder if we're going to see her hair color.
産んでみなければわからないだろう。お前は有料と聞いたぞ。
Ew.
黄泉の女のくせに生の私と交配できることをありがたく思え。これ以上の名誉はあるまい。
Ew. Yeah, nope. At first, I could hardly believe my ears with how awful and repulsive his words were. Exactly, it's disgusting.
お断りしたはずです。私にはそのような真似は無理です。
Like, get lost.
いいからこの承諾書に名前を書け。
Ew.
嫌です。絶対に嫌。
I was ready to pounce on that man when...
僕が出るからいいよ。
Huh? I turned as he whispered in my ear, but he had already made his way past me and was standing between Masahana and that man.
聖のキウラ殿。あなた様がそれほどに聞き分けの悪い方だとは存じませんでした。
お前は
彼女は正式にイナと返答したはず。なのに、まだ近づこうとするのであれば、私の権限であなた様の手形を剥奪します。
Revoke his permit.
なんでしたら、
Yeah, his permit to come
今
down
こ
here.
の場でその手形を奪い、そこの水路に放り投げてもよいのですよ。約束していただけますね。もう二度と彼女に近づかないと。
I would just do it here and now. That's disgusting. And just do it.
黄泉の男が偉そうに。
Said the guy who was going to force himself on this girl. What a douchebag. Ugh. The man spat out his last insult and walked away. At least they seem to be better people than that trash. The only ones left behind were...
申し訳ありません。安賀様。
From Masahana. Large teardrops fell from Masahana's eyes.
私が臆病なばかりにまた安賀様にご迷惑をおかけしてしまって。
マスハナ、お前は決して臆病などではないよ。
Yeah, a coward would be the one who was able to be forced into signing it. Good for her, fight back.
ダメなんです。どうしても。あの男の子供を産むのは嫌です。
I wouldn't either. That's disgusting. That man's children. So I wasn't just hearing things.
申し訳ありません。
Oh, more sweetie.
それよりもまた何かされたりはしなかった？
いえ、今のところは大丈夫です。
Give her a knife and tell her to stab him in the neck next.
もし不安があるのならしばらくうちにおいで。客に見られぬよう厨房や洗濯場にいればいい。
少し考えます。夕過のことも心配ですから。
ああ、そうだったね。もしもの時は二人とも歓迎するよ。
ありがとうございます。
Masahana bowed to him, then gasped when she saw me standing nearby. Oh.
申し訳ありません。オランピア様にまでお見苦しいところを。
Not from you, from the gross douchebag. Don't worry about me, that man from before. Masahana quickly turned her face away from me.
ダメです。
Okay.
これはあなた様のような方にお話しすることではありません。
Okay.
どうか今のことはお忘れになってください。
Masahana.
私は大丈夫ですから。よすが様もありがとうございます。ではこれで。
There was no way I could chase after her with how frightened she was. Yasuga gently patted me on my shoulder as I watched her run away on shaky legs.
知りたいことが山ほどある顔だね。また僕の部屋でお茶でもどう？
Yes, thank you. Aww. It's so sad. And so sweet of him, but so sad. Just... The tea Camellia prepared was fragrant and delicious as usual, but it didn't seem to lift my spirits.
地上にお住まいになる尊い原式の方々がこうなしにくい話は聞いたことがある？
Really?
色相が上になればなるほど出生率が下がるんだ。
Yeah, because they have the blessing of...
性が最悪でね。あの色は罰を残すって尊いお役目があるだろ。近い血で交わりすぎて弱った。
Wouldn't that just go to prove that they need to, you know, marry people outside of their own color class?
ですから候補の過去何代かを遡り最も性を多く生んだ家の女性をめとるしきたりです。
I still want to go on his route to see if I can, like, tease the crap out of him. I know he's a douchebag, but oh my gosh. Does he know that too? Of course he does. No, it's none of my business. I shouldn't cry.
人間は基本的に自分と遠い血と交わった方がうまくいくようにできてるんだよ。
Well, shouldn't it prove that you should... Anyway.
近い者同士の子は優秀な子が生まれる可能性と死産や異常時の可能性と両場だ。同じ色同士の子こそが有料で尊いなんてカビの生えた考え方だ。研究が進んでいなかった昔ならともかくこの時代に。ただそれに対し黄泉に暮らす者は色こそ不出来だが健康状態は良好なものが多い。尊い方々は何を考えたと思う？
Wait. I was disgusted just imagining it. I could only come to one conclusion after hearing what Masahana had said earlier.
心身ともに健康であり交配可能な黄泉の女に
Ugh, gross.
自分たちの式の子を産ませる。
Stop. Just stop. No. Nope, not having this conversation. I instinctively covered my ears. Yeah,
恐
nope.
ろしいくらい滑稽だろう。上では色相を破って通じるものを外しと呼んで蔑むくせに
Human
そ
trafficking,
の裏
lovely.
では黄泉で子を産ませようなんて。だがそれくらい尊い方々は自分たちが背負う式に追い詰められているのさ。
I clenched my fists tightly on my lap. I couldn't conceal my frustration and sorrow. I've never heard of the Hazushi before.
俗称だね。人の道を外れたからとか恥ずべきことだからとか言われはいろいろあるようだけど。
Hazushi. What a horrible word. And somehow it held back my frustration.
マスハナはね、以前はここで働いていたんだ。
Oh.
でもある日酔った客の部屋に連れ込まれた。
What?
幸い無事というか間に合ったんだけど、不出来な色の女だから
Oh.
何をしてもいいと。
That's not okay.
だから片腕一本へし折って手形を目の前で燃やしてやった。
A shiver ran down my spine. Good for him, though. I applaud him on that. His smile was so cold yet so beautiful.
僕はね、この読みに住まうものを守ると決めている。
That's why he has the Demon Lord
それ
nickname.
が地獄太夫と名乗る僕の役目だと信じているんだ。そうありたいだけかもしれないけどね。なぜ僕が悪人ではないと
But that's not.
言い切れるの？
I applaud him for that. Good for him. I probably would have broken the guy's leg, but you know, he wasn't joking back then. You could easily hurt others without hesitation. But here's the thing: that guy deserved that. Let's be real. He would be unmerciful in protecting those important to him. Good. I don't know who Yasuga is at all. I think I felt so pathetic that I lost all my strength. I should have known. Military in the Kotowari meant nothing down here, where the exiled were sent. Justice without power meant nothing. This was the world he lived in now. I'm sure he doesn't want to return to the surface. Yasuga had already found a role to fulfill here in Yomi. I'm just getting in his way.
マスハナは君に知られたくないと思ったんだろう。だからああして逃げた。でも、君は知りたかったはずだ。
Yeah, I mean, it's none of our business, though. It did.
そして真実を知っても、彼女を蔑みはしないだろう。
She didn't do anything wrong. Of course I wouldn't. I'd never do that. Yasuga's eyes narrowed with a satisfied look.
君は初めてこの読みに降りてきた時から
Ah,
そう
we
だ
got the
った。
happy music back.
マスハナの神を褒め、この読みに生きる者を暗示だ。
She could live down here. All she has to go up there when they need her and do her little dance and go back to Yomi.
そんな君を
She doesn't have to live up
僕
there.
は心から歓迎し、尊敬
I
する
wouldn't want
よ。
to live up there. Hearing that from him made me so happy. I had to shake my head in response. I'm sorry, I really don't know anything. You already found your place here, but I was selfishly trying to find a way to bring you back to the surface.
でも、君が僕のために何かしようとしてくれたことは、とても嬉しかったよ。
The cold smile from before was no longer there. He was back to the kind Yasuga I knew. You're simply amazing. He was far ahead of me in so many ways. I was overwhelmed by his firm sense of resolve.
すごくないんだよ。
I doubt that. His eyes clouded for a moment when... Oh,
ヨスガ様、お話中にすみません。向こうで客が酔って暴れ始めて。
すぐ行く。
I'll just chill here. He quickly stood up, then turned my way.
そんなわけで僕は行くけど、ゆっくり飲んでいて構わないからね。
Chill out here. I want to see you again. Thank you very much. I'll take my time, Lynn.
それじゃあ、また。
Yeah, I'll wait until you come back. I might take a nap on your bed. I let out a huge sigh the moment he left. I nervously looked around the room. It's no use. I don't want to admit it, but... Is he really the person I want to... No, but he's prohibited from mating. I mumbled my words to deny the hope that sprang up in my heart, but just being in his room made me feel warm. So your place is in Yomi. With that, I encountered a new thought. You want to protect the people of Yomi. In that case, I wanted to help him here too. But what is it? What use is it thinking about that? I need to look for a husband, and I have my deliveries to make. I don't have the time to be helping him. I looked around the room again with my lukewarm tea. Girl, you have plenty of time. What are we lying? You delivered 3 letters. He concocts medicine here and sleeps in the room. It sleeps in this room.
美しいお嬢さん。恋の行方を占いませんか？
So pretty. Could the love fortune possibly lead to this result? Of falling in love with the fortune teller himself? Yes. But...
僕が取るよ。
Oh, he's so pretty. Felt like dumping water on myself to cool down. A certain image crossed my mind. The image of him touching me. Ah, girl, calm down. You're in his room. Calm it. I never knew I was so indecent and lustful. This is so embarrassing. I don't think I can cool off even if I jumped into a whirlpool. The sensation of his finger brushing against my lip returned. What on earth is happening to me? You're hitting puberty late, I guess. I've never once thought of someone like this. Really, what is going on? Maybe being in this room is somehow making me think strange things. I finished the remaining tea in my cup and quickly made my way out of the room. No, stay. Ah, lame. Ugh. I sighed repeatedly as I leaned against the moondial. Maybe it would have been better if I didn't know how I felt. Maybe what I'm feeling now isn't love. Considering his mission, it would be best if it wasn't love after all. It makes no sense to fall in love with a man I couldn't take as my husband. You can, though. That's the whole thing. My mission is to find a husband and bear children to preserve the white bloodline. I'm responsible for the next generation of white blood. This sounds weird. I knew what I needed to do, but the words sounded so empty to me now. It makes my future husband sound like someone of lesser importance. Well, you just... It makes him sound like he's just like a sperm donor. Shut up, Doma. Anyway. No, I'm probably of lesser importance too.
Olympia-sama!
Hi, Masuhana. Suddenly I noticed Masuhana standing in front of me. It's fine, you weren't the one causing a problem. Oh no, it didn't bother. I suddenly stopped. I wondered for a moment whether I should tell her the truth or not. I heard about what happened from Yasuga. Masuhana looked up at Yomi's sky, then gave a weak smile. Is this like Midgar, where like they have the fake sun things and they don't really have a sky, they just see like metal and stuff above them? It's a disgusting practice.
ただ、以前は女に拒む権利はなかったと聞きます。それを変えてくださったのがヨスガ様なのです。
Well, I mean, you're all criminals anyway. You should just probably like off those people. Ow. I'm trying to adjust my chair and I just ran myself over. Just because if all of the people of Yomi just make these people disappear and be like, I don't know who they are. They came down, but I don't know what happened to them. What are they gonna do if everyone's in on it? Really?
どういった取り決めなのか、私たちは詳しいことは存じません。ただその無理やりということは禁止されました。先ほどの男が承諾書と言っていましたでしょ。それがなければ同意とはみなされず拒めるのです。
Oh, so it's like a contract, but this is why we have laws that say you can't sign contracts under duress. A document implemented and enforced by Yasuga that must be signed by men from the surface and women from Yomi to indicate mutual consent. Mate. The crime is often overlooked as it is to the upper class's benefit. I hate that. Just hearing this is making my stomach churn. And yet this is the truth of what happens on this island. Silence sucks. That's why they're all throwing themselves at him. I see. Don't say that. I held her shoulders firmly. That no-good scoundrel who tried to force you is the one who should be embarrassed. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Hi.
Exactly. Masuhana nodded when suddenly...
Masuhana. あの姓のお方の申し出をまた断ったそうだね。
Who the crap are you? Go away.
勝山様!
Ah, it's, this River Styx hag. I held my breath as I turned towards the source of the dry voice. So this must be Grandma Styx. Her hair was so faded that it was hard to tell what color it used to be. Her black kimono made her appear even more severe and eerie than she already was.
なぜそう聞き分けがないんだい。せっかく健康な体があるんだ。赤ん坊の一人や二人産んでやればいいだろ
う。Go away.
それで美しい色の子が生まれれば、私にもお前にも報奨金が入るんだよ。
You? Why would you be rewarded? She's suggesting it so that she can make money?
ですが。
Ew.
無理です。
まったく、 黄泉の女がそんなわがままが言える立場だと思っているのかい？
Ugh, Grandma Styx is a bitch.
地獄の小僧なんぞのところで働くから妙な知恵がつくんだよ。
You're messed up, lady. Unable to listen any further, I moved in front of Masahana to protect her. I must ask that you refrain from saying such things to her.
天女島の女のくせに小賢しいことを言うんじゃないよ。
Now you shut up, you old hag. Jeez. Her merciless scorn robbed me of my voice. I was used to hearing people talk behind my back before, but this was the first time I ever experienced it straight to my face.
聞いてるよ。あんたは最後の箔なんだろう？
Like, what business is of you? Go away.
こんなところで油を売っていないで、早く男とつがって子をたくさん産むんだよ。
This is the type of mindset that I absolutely hate, but...
Katsuyama様!
Luckily for me, the things I heard from Doma growing up were worse than this by tenfold. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my gosh. The venom she excreted only fed my determination to go on. I can do so without being told.
Olympia-sama!
I understand my role. I will not have children until I choose a suitable husband.
天女島の女は箔しか埋めないと聞くがね。だったら何色の男を相手にしても変わらないだろう。
I refused to back off. Her words made my blood boil in anger. It is true that we are only able to bear children of the white, but the person we choose as our mate does make a difference. My parents chose each other for love, and I will choose someone for love as well.
小娘の世まいごとだよ。
I can choose who I want to marry, old hag. With that, she walked away, showing no interest in what I said. I mean, I would have been a lot meaner.
Olympia-sama.
That's why I would never be a main character of a filmmaking. I'm so much meaner. I'm fine, Matsuhana. I'm sorry about that.
いえ。でも。
She's scary, alright. I won't let myself lose to her. Matsuhana's eyes widened. Matsuhana, can you tell me something? Do the women of Yomi marry when they're 18 too? Probably not. They probably don't have to.
いえ。ここでは
that's what I thought.
上のように厳しくは言われません。不出来な色ですから、婚姻に決まりは。
A thought came to mind. Once married, the men on the surface probably could force their wives to bear children. If so, targeting the unmarried women down here was actually more convenient for them.
マスハナはね、以前はここで働いていたんだ。でも
Matsuhana, I'll say it again. You have the right to refuse. Of course, everyone has the right to refuse. Dudes have the right to refuse. Women have the right to refuse. Everyone has the right to refuse. If you don't want to sign the agreement, don't. There's no reason for you to comply with someone else's demands. Exactly. Just saying. It was definitely a problem that the people on the surface found it difficult to have children. That was no reason. Well, then they just need to marry outside of their color class. Oh my gosh, that would fix their problems. But that was no reason for them to come down here and ravish the women of Yomi. Exactly. I know doing things differently and taking a stand can be scary. It took me 13 years to decide to go outside. Well, it was more that I was dragged out. Don't be afraid. Protect yourself first and foremost. Her eyes grew even wider. I like Yomi, which is why I want you and everyone down here to be happy. Couldn't believe what I just said. I mean, I like it down there. I had Tsukuyomi's down there too, and I like him. I had no power myself, yet I kept saying things that were beyond my control.
あなた様という方は本当に。
You have the right to say whatever you want. Matsuhana sobbed quietly. Her hair was the color of the ocean on a rainy day. That's a
オラ
pretty
ンピア
color.
様がこの読みに来てくださってよかった。まるで誠の日の光が差し込んだようです。
So I'm just gonna be straight up. I don't do well with these like cheesy, like dramatic moments. I'm always just like, yes, okay, moving on. I almost told her that was too much to say, so it's so cheesy I want to giggle through the whole thing. I like it. But her eyes on me were dead serious.
私はあなた様と出会えてよかった。
I'm glad too. I hope we can have a long-lasting friendship. I like Yasuhana. She's a sweetie. She bowed to me, then slowly walked away. I wouldn't have known what was happening in Yomi if Akaza and Kuroba hadn't brought me here. Which is why I needed to think seriously about what I could do for Yomi. Yes, I'm an outsider here. Here's the thing. I would just go, screw the people on the upper side. I'm staying in Yomi. Yes, I'm an outsider here. That doesn't mean I should just turn a blind eye to the things that are happening here.
僕はね、この読みに住まうものを守ると決めている。
Yasuga. I want to do something for Yomi too. The image of him in my mind made me feel braver and more timid at the same time. Just marry him. I'm in trouble. I don't think I can even look him in the eye tomorrow. I fixed the cap on top of my head and hurriedly left Yomi with my cheeks prickling again. The curse of love, yeah. Yeah. I better get going. I need to check on the letterbox. I want to know what Daifuku knows. That's what I want. I usually had the letters checked around 11 o'clock. Considering how long it took to go to Yomi and back, I needed to leave here by 9 in order to make it back. Holy cow, it's a 2-hour walk? Ugh. Am I really in love with Yasuga? Yes. It wasn't that. I was afraid of going outside. I was just too embarrassed to go to Yomi now. Just go. You're gonna have to do it eventually. I hope I can be calm when I talk to him today. The compito he gave me was all gone after I kept putting them into my mouth one by one. Go outside and buy some more compito for myself. I mean... Daifuku, do you want to come with me today? I noticed that Daifuku was strangely quiet as I got dressed and put my cap on. Daifuku? He was tucked into a ball inside the cage as if he was sleeping. Oh, please don't tell me he died. But it seemed he could hear what I was saying because his ears and tail were twitching. Not today? Well, I'll see you then. What's going on with Daifuku? What's going on? Okay. What's going on? What's wrong with Yasuga? I don't get it. Oh.
Olympia 様、お待ちください。
Go away. Oh, is there something you need? Doma's chamberlain hurriedly ran toward me, just as I was about to leave the manor.
今宵は舞台とのことです。太陽に異常はないが、念のためいつもより早く行うとのことでした。
Understood. Doma kept his eyes on the solar link he cast and decided when I would perform my rituals. Apparently, the state of the link varied depending on the souls offered, which differed each time in amount and quality. It also seemed that my dance couldn't make any changes to the sun's brilliance in and of itself. I'll be back before nightfall. If you will excuse me. Bye. Goodbye, random yellow chamberlain man. I'm gonna go find my husband. My future husband. Thank goodness he's not around today. I quickly ran up to the letterbox and lifted the lid. Inside was a single letter to the blue. I carefully placed it inside my bag, then looked into the box again. I wasn't expecting more compito in here, but I slowly peeked into the bathhouse. I couldn't see the main hall from here. It would certainly be in a predicament if he found me like this. My feelings for him are love. There would be nothing I could do about it since he's prohibited from meeting. I don't care. I would do it anyway. I'd have a conversation with him, first of all. I had the letter inspected and was now in the Blue District. It literally said she could marry anyone she wanted. Blue District. Looking at the Blue District's my favorite district. I'm just gonna straight up say it's beautiful. Looking at the blue roof tiles was bringing back bad memories. Oh no, what happened here? Oh, that guy. So gross. Ugh. I hope I never run into him. I carefully looked around as I made my way to my destination. Oh, they're building something. Curious, I went to try and take a peek. When? Hi, Riku. I was just talking about you not long ago. He's so pretty, though. Ah, you have to be such a douchebag. I turned around to see a certain soldier standing behind me. I'm very sorry for not getting permission first. Oh, it's a school? School?
おや、ご存知ではありませんでしたか。あそこに不審中の建物は女性のための学舎なのです。
Oh, okay. For girls.
そうです。任徳書院は女子の入学を許可していませんから。
Oh, that's
大使が
awesome.
ああし
That's
て
good.
資材
That's
を
cool
通
of
して
her.
作られたのです。
That's really cool of her. Elder sister. I looked at the structure again. See, I know she's like nervous around her, but I don't really know why. Nintoku University was this island's only school. I heard it was strictly for boys who proved their talents were genius. It's so nice to finally see a school for girls.
そうですね。
Yeah.
あの方はこの姓の誇りです。
At least he's not a misogynist.
前の長であるアコン殿は大使のご夫君でしたが、白を患い治療の甲斐なく亡くなられた。
Can the red make people get Haku? And that's because she obviously didn't like her husband. He died of Haku. Can the red make people get sick? Is that what this is? That's right. I heard about that even when I was holed up inside the manor.
この島の各指揮の長はずっと男性にしか認められませんでした。
I'm glad she took over. Even if she murdered her
大使が名乗りを
husband.
上げた時にもやはり不安を口にする者は多かった。公家から長を立てる話もありましたが、審議を重ねた結果、大使が疲れたのです。ですが、心配は完全に
I
杞憂
just
で
hope
した。
she's not evil though.
あの方がドーマ殿、次元殿と並び立ち、見事にこの島を導いていることをあなたもご存知でしょう。
I swear, they said that the red were given like death or whatever. So like, that's why I think that they can do their blood can give people Haku or something. Yes, I'm very aware of her accomplishments. Though to be honest, she scares me a little. But why? Because she's so intimidating?
このせいで大使を悪く言う者などおりません。もちろん私も心より尊敬しています。
Stop making me like you, you douchebag. Riku was proudly boasting about her win.
まあ、珍しい組み合わせだこと。
Hi. Hi, lady who scares me.
こんなところで油を売っていて大丈夫なの？速やかにクナドに戻らなければ。
申し訳ありません。それでは失礼いたします。
Is he her son? Riku gave a deep bow to elder sister and hurried off.
こんにちは、オランピア。
Hi.
今日のご用事は何？
I came to deliver a letter.
ええ、聞いてるわ。でも、そんなことをしていて大丈夫なの？
Yes.
あなたは夫を探すべきでしょ？それとも、すでにお目当ての殿方が？
Each time she moved her fan, a lovely aromatic fragrance. Aromatic? Fragrance wafted through the air. She smells nice. Yeah, I found someone. Yes. Yeah, I found someone.
まあ。それはどなた？
I'm unable to share that as of yet. I'm sorry. I haven't told him my feelings yet, and to be honest, I don't know how he feels in the first place.
楽しみだわ。あ
You
なたの
say that
今
now.
度が。
She was smiling, but I couldn't see what lay behind her eyes at all. Maybe it's because half her hair is covering half her face. Of course, this would be the case. I had never been able to know her true thoughts. She's like a wily fox. Even when she smiled, she didn't portray any emotions that could be mistaken for real joy. But she smiles so gently to Riku. Is it because he's part of the blue class that she's working so hard to protect? In contrast, I'm from the white
オラン
class.
ピア、医者な点で言ったことを覚えているかしら。
About not liking your own husband, yeah?
あなたは18を迎え、大人になった。夫を迎え、交配することができる。
Okay.
そしてあなたはたった一人の大事な大事な白。一日でも
Still
早く
creepy
子
how
を
they
産むのが
talk
役
about
目
her
よ。
like an object. Okay. Yes, I understand that very well. My heart throbbed with pain as I replied. It was merely a tool to the people of this island. Yeah, they don't actually care about her. It's sad. Sad. A tool to preserve the White Clan bloodline.
おせっかいが過ぎたかしら。気を悪くしたらごめんなさいね。
Not at all. Thank you very much. Yeah, this woman would probably intimidate me too.
引き止めてしまったわね。
She's super nice, but she's like plotting your death behind the smile type of person. Elder sister. I know what she's saying makes sense, but I watched as she slowly walked away. Her feathered fan moved gracefully like sea foam floating atop the waves. Without a doubt, she was the most elegant and beautiful woman on Tengu Island. But I can't seem to trust her. I can never tell what she's thinking. Yeah. She probably learned how to do that to protect herself, to be honest. Maybe if we somehow got closer, I can get to know her better. Get closer. I have to admit, it's very impressive to lead the people of the blue by herself. She's building that school too. She really is something. I took one last look at the school being built before heading off to deliver the letter. See, like, I feel like with Riku's route, he'd have a nice little redemption, and you'd probably teach him not to be so freaking prejudiced and a douchebag. And he seems like a tsundere, so I'm like, but Yasuga's more like, I love Yasuga. Isn't this the hospital? Red's cool too, because it's like red brick, and it's kind of like, I would say Eastern European type architecture with like the domes and stuff. Anyway, moving on. On my way back from the Blue District, a large building came into view. It had a magnificent appearance with different atmosphere from the Kotowari, and the people were busily going in and out of the place. Kuroba said my blood hasn't worked for him yet, but I wonder if that other person... Suddenly I sensed someone glaring at me. I quickly turned around, but with the movement of people around me, it was hard to tell where the feeling was coming from. Didn't this happen to us before? If someone was glaring at us from a distance and we kept looking around, we couldn't find anyone, and it was then Akusa showed up. Are they gone? I'm not being followed, am I? Probably that kid again. I took a good look around. The one who sells the newspapers? I don't remember his name. Haven't seen him in a short, in a while. The bustling crowd looked as they normally did. I'm sure someone was watching me just now. I should get going. I quickly hopped into a nearby carriage. I don't know why they chose that particular word. To head over to Yomi. Did we deliver a letter? I think we delivered a letter. Why are you glaring at me?
黄泉の地獄太夫が白のオランピアを特別扱いしているらしい。
You're creepy, sir.
君ともあろうものがもうすっかり噂だよ。ご婦人方のやきもちには気をつけたまえ。
Jealous and... yeah.
美しかったあやめの弟、美しいヨスが、まさか君がオランピアに惹かれるとは。
I feel like they killed off the purple for some reason.
これは神のおぼし飯だろうか、それとも
I know that
呪いだろうか。
the hospital's in charge of the purple bloodline now, which is creepy.
だが時間は有限だ。かわいそうだが、そろそろ始めさせてもらうよ。
Maybe Ayame, or Ayamo, whatever her name was, Ayame, clawed out his eye, and that's actually how he lost it. It's not from Haku. Here I am again. At least I didn't see Yasuga when I came by this morning. I know for sure that I'm just getting in the way of his work. No, wait. Maybe I should just act naturally. I only came here to enjoy some tea, and I'll go home after having my fill like nothing happened. Yeah, girl, just tell yourself that. That's why you came here. I convinced myself and walked through the entrance with a straight face when... What's going on?
いらっしゃいませ。場所はホールに
You
な
can't
さいます
escape
か
him.
それとも僕の部屋
Hi, sweetie. He was standing right in front of me. Yeah, of course, he was probably waiting for you. The very person I didn't want to see. Hey, I wanted to see him. Speak for
どちら
yourself.
になさいますかお客様
Maybe I'm just imagining things, but he looks angry because he knows you're avoiding him. He was smiling, but something about his eyes stung me. What would be the right choice now? Let's go to your room. I suppose your room?
だよね
He's like, yep. Damn right. Well, it's more relaxing to have a quiet space around.
うん僕もあそこが一番落ち着く気に入ってもらえてよかったさあ行こう
Woo, off to his room. Let's go.
今日は何を召し上がりますか
You. Anyway. Well, let's see.
好きなものを言って支払いは黒羽だし
Oh, right. Kuroba was gonna pay for everything. Kuroba? Wait a minute. Is he angry because I gave my blood to
感謝
Kuroba?
する。今後半年、ヨスガ
Oh,
のとこの
he
支払いは
probably thinks
全部
that...
俺につけていいからな。
I hope this is a jealousy thing. Make me happy. I'm a terrible person. I love that.
半年つけるという性分は作成済みでございます
Oh. You're kidding, right? Over something so trivial?
ちっとも些細なことじゃない
The tone in his voice suddenly changed, making me go tense.
昨日の夜黒羽から聞いたあんな男に近づいてはダメだ
Oh, it's because I went to what's-his-face. Such a man. You mean the head of the hospital? Do you know him too, Yasuga?
ああ
How is she supposed to know if you won't tell her?
こんな仕事をしていれば至るところに知人ができるものだよ
He was probably after his sister. That's what I think. It was unusual of him to do so, but it sounded like he was trying to avoid my question. I suppose he feels similarly to Kuroba when it comes to that man.
とにかく奴にはくれぐれも気をつけるんだ研究なんて怖いだろ
Not usually from just giving blood, though, so I'm good. But wouldn't it be great if it led to a cure for Haku? Everyone would be saved.
まあ
They would sell it.
そういうか
They would sell it and they wouldn't give it to the people of Yomi. We all know this. That's how pharmaceutical companies work even now. They come up with these ways to heal these things, but then they're like, $500 and then you can have a dose. You know. Is he worried about me? Just a thought made my body flare up again. Am I being too vain? I'm gonna see.
新しい美肌のお茶を調合してみたんだ飲む
That sounds nice. I'll have a cup. I tried to hide my embarrassment and snuck a glance at him as he brewed the tea. He can't be a bad person, but I feel like there's a side of him I still don't know. You've only known the dude for like 2 weeks. Of course there's gonna be a side. Like, you don't really know him very well. When I thought he was kind, he became cold. And when I thought he was shy, he teased me. Yasuga, I want to know more about you. What can I do that you'll tell me more? I couldn't take my eyes off his graceful movements, scooping the tea and pouring the hot water.
さっきから僕のことずっと見張ってるけど怪しいものを入れたりはしないよ
Huh? Oh no, I'm sorry. I wasn't being distrustful of you or anything. It's just that you seem to be good at doing this. I can't believe I actually gave such a weak excuse.
客商売で無意識に他人の目を意識してるのはあるだろうねでも今は二人きりだし君に美味しいお茶を飲んでもらいたいだけ
I see. So easy to please. I can't believe how happy I am hearing that.
はいどうぞ
Nah, you just like the guy. Guys usually can say the dumbest things as a compliment if you like them. And they'll eat that crap up. You know? It smells so good. I breathed in the fruity, tart, flowery aroma. It smells similar to the bath I had last time.
おや
Yeah.
覚えていてくれたんだ。
I was thinking it smelled so wonderful that I could bathe in it every day.
なら、今ここで僕と一緒に入る？
Yes.
真っ赤だよ。冗談だって。調合には少し時間がかかるし。
Oh, that's right. You did mention that before. My face is so hot. I need to calm down. I lowered my face to sip the tea, wanting to hide how much I was blushing.
市が役首相だった話は、つく読みあたりから聞いてるだろ？
Yes.
幼いうちからあれこれ覚えさせられて面倒だなと思ってたけど、今こうして役に立ってる。あの時も言ってくれたよね。毎日でも入りたいって。
It's because I thought it was really nice.
僕を花婿に選べば、毎日その素晴らしい湯に入れてあげるのに。
Did he just propose to her, kinda? Huh? Yasuga.
でもまあ、僕は後輩を禁じられた身だしね。
But I think she can trump that because they need her to have kids. So, pretty sure. They told her she can marry whoever she wanted. So, I think she can trump that. The heat in my body quickly dissipated. The end came so suddenly. But I wasn't one to give up so easily.
もっとも、
Do it.
今ここは二人きり。
Oh. Anyway.
君さえ黙っていてくれれば、僕たちが何をしていても誰にもわからないよね。
Yes. Do it. Yasuga.
例えば。
Yasuga's he's teasing her. I know he is, but I love it. Oh my gosh. Yasuga's slowly walked in front of me.
これから僕がこのリボンをほどき、ブラウスを剥ぎ取り、ベッドに押し倒したとしても。
Please. His hand reached out to my ribbon, but I instinctively pulled back. No!
例えばだよ。
Girl, you just killed my buzz. Alright. But why you don't tease me like this?
例えばの話だよ。君が望むならいつでも相手をするからね。という意味。
I felt lightheaded and dizzy. I knew he was joking, but my body was burning hot. I'll never come here again if you keep joking like that. Don't say that.
そうか。残念。
Don't be a killjoy, it's fun. Without any sense of guilt, he brushed back his soft hair with his hand. Calm down, calm down. Yasuga has a knack for teasing others. I'm just going to get embarrassed if I take him seriously. I took a deep breath and had a sip of the lukewarm tea. But I'm not sure how much longer it can take all his teasing. That said, I still want to know more about him. Unwilling to give up, I snuck another look at him. Say, Yasuga. You don't want to go back to the surface, right? That's what you said before, at least. Seems like you found your role down here in Yomi. Masuhana was expressing her appreciation for you in regards to that agreement you set up. So why did you get involved? You've never once thought about going back to the surface.
また少し昔話をするね。死の際の直後、たった一人残った僕はまだ幼く、黄泉の孤児院に送られるはずだった。でもつくよみが駒使いが欲しいから引き取りたいと申し出てくれて。
Okay.
彼のことはこの島で一番尊敬してる。僕の人生に多大なる影響を及ぼした男だからね。一体何の気まぐれだったのかわからないけど、おかげで僕は彼からさまざまな知恵を得た。つくよみに引き取られたのは5歳の時。最初は口なんて全く聞けなかった。幼いなりに絶望していて、生きる気力なんて全くなかった。だから君が ドーマ殿の屋敷に閉じこもっていた気持ちはわかるつもりだよ。
Kindred spirit. The cup in my hand shook. I didn't want him to get inside my head or my mind any deeper, but I couldn't deny the truth in his words.
辛すぎると何が辛いのかもわからなくなるんだよね。涙も出なくて、見たこと聞いたことがひどく遠くて、何かを考えることも億劫になる。
Spent his childhood just like I did. I was gripped by the desire to embrace him now. To embrace the young child that stood looking into the waters of the Shinimizu spring.
時々僕は今泣いてるんだなと気づくこともあるんだけど、自分が本当に悲しいのかよくわからない。最初の1年はうなずくのと首を振るくらいしかできなかった。つくよみはさ、ちょっと得体が知れないだろ。まれびととは言ってもあんな地の底深く暮らしててさ。僕は本で読んだ話を思い出したんだ。魔物が子供をさらって食らう
Don't think
話。
that's Tsukiyomi, but you know.
彼が近づいてくるたび、今度こそ食べられるんじゃないかって怯えてた。でもあの頃の僕は
Aww.
食べられることをどこかで望んでいたように思う。そうすればみんなのところに行けるんじゃないかって、一人にならずに済むんじゃないかって。まったくもってつくよみには失礼な話だよね。
He was taken in by someone he didn't know after suddenly losing his family and homeland. The story he told me was my own. I suppose it would be scary to meet Tsukuyomi as a child. Yeah, she met him as a child though. But you're right, he's very unique.
君で
Yeah,
さ
she
え
met him
そう
as
な
a
の
child
か。
too. Yasuga poured more tea into my empty cup before continuing his story.
しばらくして黒羽と知り合った。その頃にはどうにか人と話せるようになっていて、兄が欲しいと思っていたこともあってすぐに親しくなった。
I would have loved to see what you both were like back then. I'm sure you two were very cute.
僕と知り合った時にはもう黒羽は明るかった。でも酷だし辛い思いはたくさんしたはずだ。
Yeah, he's like the only one we've really met from that clan. Well, they are rare like hers, but...
闇の色、日の差さぬ世
The
界の
night
色だ
time's
から普通
pretty.
らしい。
でもだからこそ僕たちは友達になれた気がしてるんだよ。太陽から遠い者同士。
He wasn't trying to blame me, but hearing this from him was painful.
月時計の広場のすぐ裏に小さな食堂があってね。萩野という女性が一人で切り盛りしてた。
An open area where Yomi residents often gather. The bell in the central tower tolls to announce nightfall, and the clock on its face indicates the time. Yeah, so it's like a clock. It's just a clock.
黒羽は孤児院育ち。僕は死の災いの後で彼女のことを
She was probably swept
母
away.
親や姉のように慕っていた。
Those creepy guys from the surface.
ほら、アッサーが君に懐いてるじゃないか。あんな感じ。
Asuha is my adopted son. He is my child.
その食堂が休みがちになった。そして、
Oh, yeah, she
彼女
was.
のお腹が大きくなり始めた。彼女は夫なんていなかったのに。
Oh, poor girl. I knew what this was leading to. She was a single woman with child. And the reason was, oh, poor girl.
なぜそう聞き分けがないんだい。赤ん坊の一人や二人産んでやればいいだろう。
それでも僕と黒羽は信じていた。信じたかった。
I know that would have been like
僕たちの大好きなお姉さんはきっと好きな男性ができたのだ。
no.
きっといつか この食堂に優しい旦那さんが現れるに違いないと。やがて店の窓も扉もずっと閉じたきりになり、
No.
窓を叩き壊して入った僕らが見つけたのは、
Oh.
白が進んだ
How'd she get Haku?
お姉さんの無残な亡骸だった。
What?
そこで僕とクロバは知ったんだ。お姉さんが
Oh. Poor thing.
子を求める男に乱暴されて妊娠したこと。それを悩んで悩んで、僕たちには一言も告げずに一人で命を絶
Poor
ったこ
thing.
と。
That's really sad.
そうして一人きりで命を終えた彼女の体は白で覆い尽くされていた。そういう世界なのだと僕とクロバは知りたくもないのに知ってしまった。
That's really that's really. I instinctively looked away. It was easy to imagine what they went through. And that's terrible. How children as carefree as Asuha would suddenly be overwhelmed by despair. Yeah, that would be terrible for children.
僕に姉がいた話も聞いてるかな。死での白の際の時に亡骸として見つかった。
Oh.
だから考えてしまったんだ。姉がそんな理不尽極まりない暴力にさらされたら辛すぎる。このままにしてはおけないと。
I quickly looked back at him.
その頃の読みは誰もまとめ役がいなかったんだ。もちろん上に立とうとする者はいたよ。力で誰かを引きずり落として、
There's always some douchebag that
ま
wants
た
to take
別の
power.
誰かに力で引きずり落とされるような。でも僕が一生ここで暮らすならもう少し居心地よくしたいなってね。
I couldn't look at his bright smile as he told me his story. I knew it. Yasuga was looking towards the future. Here I am wanting to bring change, but unlike him, I still don't know what to do. We're not so different in age. And we both learned from Tsukuyomi, too. The more I dwell on it, the more frustrated I was with my immaturity. I felt so pathetic and helpless that I wanted to run away. I see now.
あれ、もしかして落ち込んでない？僕の言葉が君を傷つけたりした？
It's not that. It's just, I think you're amazing. Really amazing. Suddenly.
君はこれからだよ。
What? Yasuga's hand touched my hair for only a moment.
さっきも言ったろ。僕だってこの読みに来て、
I mean,
しばらくは使い物にならなかった。
we were pretty much trapped in a cage for like most of our life.
君は人形から人間の少女に戻ったばかりなんだから、焦ることはないよ。
I suppose so. This feels so strange. I can feel his hand touching my hair.
これからたくさんやりたいことが見つかると思うよ。いきなり手紙の配達なんて始めた女の子がじっとしているわけないしね。君が子を産み、新しい白が増えたら長になるわけだし。
What?
その顔。そこまで現実的に考えたことはなかったか。
I'm sorry. Me, leader of the white?
年齢的にはそうなるはずだよ。君が絶対にやりたくないと言えば、ドーマドのあたりが取りまとめることになるのかな。
Ew, no, keep Tomo away from my kids. Absolutely not.
やはり。
Exactly. Keep him away from my children.
彼とはうまくやれない？
Ugh, I hate him. No. Well, I was ashamed of responding so quickly and childishly. I'm sorry I'm like this. It's just that I don't think I can ever get along with him.
ならやはり。
So what I'm gonna do
頑張らないとね。
is we're gonna live in Yomi. I will do my stupid little dance during the daytime. And then once my kids are old enough, I will have them move to Tenyo Island. Or Tengu Island? Tenyo Island. Get away from the people. And they will live there forever. The gentle smile was actually making me tense. Leader. Me, a leader of the White Clan.
つくよみがね。
I gotta add clan, otherwise it just feels weird just saying that.
僕はお前に眠る場所も、口にする食べ物も、知恵も与えてやれる。だが役目は与えない。お前が自ら見つけて得るのだよと。
Roll.
君は言われなかった？
I tried to recall my days on Tenyo Island. I don't think he's told me that before. Then again, maybe I've forgotten.
島でのことはもう、遠い？
Distant, but still close. I can remember some things clearly, whereas other memories just come to mind suddenly.
いい？約束して。あなたも愛する人を見つけて、母さんのように幸
Who is
せ
her
にな
dad?
ると。
Like, I need to know this.
あなたの魂の半身がきっとこの世界のどこかにいるわ。
Unbelievable. And just as I said it too. I can't choose you and to be my husband. Yasuga. Okay, girl. I don't care what your opinion is. I'm making you choose him. As depressing as the thought was, I didn't feel as saddened as before. In fact, I felt a renewed strength growing inside me now. I'm really happy about what you said, Yasuga. It never dawned on me before that I could become a leader of the White Clan. The vivid image of Tenyo Island scenery came to mind. After what happened, I vowed to myself that I would find happiness for the sake of everyone who passed away. But the truth is, the Red Calamity has been holding me back all this time. I felt lonely whenever someone reminded me that I was the last remaining White Clan. But I can't resign myself to a life being the last remaining White Clan forever. I need to bring people back into my bloodline.
そしてあなたはたった一人の大事な大事な白。一日でも早く子を産むのが役目よ。
I mean, if she doesn't, then everyone dies, but you know. I was not born to fulfill that role for others. I would find my husband and have children just because that was the life I wanted to live. Yep. I will never let anyone tell me otherwise. Good for you, girl. Pick what you want to do. I pick him though, so thank you. My reply was quiet. If I could have what I desired, my husband would be.
そうだ。今日もコンペイトを食べる？
I really, really wanted some. I wondered if he would think I was terribly childish to ask him for more. Yes. What? Ah, okay. Yes, I would like some. He smiled and reached into the canister that shone brightly in blue, purple, and silver. That's mother of pearl, isn't it? It's so shiny and pretty.
ああ、これ？
Mother of pearl is really
本当はタバコ入れなんだ。宝物を隠しておくのにちょうどいいだろう。
I'm gonna hide my secret stash of candy. Absolutely.
月光貝は知ってる？
Oops. Keep pushing the wrong button, sorry. A seashell that can be found on Tengu Island. It is said that the shells in the ocean can glow in the moonlight on certain nights. The shell is often used as a material in mother of pearl inlays. I can No.
島の北の方で取れる貝でね。それを薄く削ると。
Pretty. Nature is such beautiful things. Moonlight shell.
綺麗な名前だよね。そういえば、つくよみから不思議な言い伝えを聞いた。その名の通り、月の夜にその貝が光るらしい。でも、すごーく運のいいものしか見られないんだって。
Lucky.
だから僕は見られないだろうなって。読み暮らしだし、運も今一つだし。
I couldn't help but picture it. I could see the moonlight illuminating the ocean and the seashells. Next to me was, girl, just...
君は稀に見る強運の持ち主みたいだね。
Yeah.
悪を跳ねのけて幸せを手繰り寄せるだろう。
Just do it and see what happens. I'm a terrible person. I'd be like, yeah, screw it. But I'm lucky, right?
Eh?
Huh? It's nothing. Just forget I was said.
確かにそうだった。君は稀に見る強運の持ち主。きっと見られるよ。
He gently traced the canister on his waist. He touched it gently and a bit awkwardly. I shouldn't have said that.
あのさ。
Yes, I do.
好き?
Seashells? Yes, I do. I like to walk along the shoreline in the morning to look for things that may have drifted in. I keep any shells I find with the rest of my treasures.
それは素晴らしく可愛い
It
趣
is
味だね。
cute. Did I hear that right? He sounded a bit irritated. Maybe he thinks it's childish.
さて、ではそろそろ表に戻ろうかな。君もお茶を飲み終えたみたいだし。
Oh yes, I'm sorry for taking so much of your time. Thank you very much. If you'll please. Excuse me. His,
あら、オランピア様。
Oh, hello.
まあ、オランピア様もお湯に浸かりにいらしたのですね。
Yeah, I'm enjoying something. Two women approached me. I didn't know who they were, but I could tell by their color ribbons that they were from the red and the orange.
そろそろまた舞台の頃合いではございません。私はいつ
Oh,
も欠
right.
かさ
We
ず
have to go
行
dance.
幸あなた様の舞を見ると心が清らかなもので満たされる気がします。
I completely forgot we have to go dance. Thank you very much. I was embarrassed, but without the pain from previous interactions. I was embarrassed, but without the pain from previous interactions with strangers. It was hard to imagine not long ago I wouldn't have been able to manage as much as a smile when approached by someone. Thank you very much. I believe the bell will toll this evening, but I will be on stage again tonight.
まあ嬉しい。楽しみにしておりますわね。そういえばお婿さん探しを始められたとか。やはり我が席の赤座様かしら。
I'd be like, well, Akaza is my friend. Yeah, that's why he's upset. Of all the times. No, I have not considered him. That's not what you say.
あら、てっきりそうだと信じておりましたのに。ではもしかして我が党のカナン様かしら。
Definitely not Kanan. No, not him either.
わかりましたわ。王力のナグサ様でしょう。
Have I met Lord Nagusa? Who? So
お
I'm like,
二方。
who is that?
彼女は慎み深い女性ですから。そう簡単に
Exactly.
胸の
Thank
内
you
は
for
明かさ
saving
ない
me.
と思いますよ。
Thank you for saving me, Yasuga. His gentle smile stirred my heart.
あら、それは残念。
See, what I would have done, I would have been like, you know, I'm not gonna say yes or no to anyone, but I have some candidates in mind from every clan, so don't worry. Because, you know, I'm keeping an open mind. I would have been like, Akuza is my friend, so, I mean, I know who he is. Kanan, I know who he is. I'm like, I don't know who the other dude is.
湯の支度が整っているはずですよ。どうぞ、冷めないうちに。
Like, I don't know. There's a lot of options, okay? I don't know.
そうでしたわね。ではオランピア様、
I think he's just...
婚儀を楽しみにしております。
I think our boy here is just jaded that he thinks he's out of the running because she knows that he's forbidden from having children. And he likes her. Thank you.
今夜は舞台なんだ
But
ね。
she keeps trying to convince herself. Yeah, I do. Huh? Oh, yes. I was told to dance tonight because of what happened to the sun last time.
彼女たちが羨ましいな。僕も見に行きたい。
Girl, you can dance for him in his room. Yasuga, are you sure you can't come to the surface anymore? I knew the answer. But I had to ask.
船戸の手形はありますよね。
Camellia suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Is he gonna watch us dance?
手形ありますよね。よすが様。
You do? Really?
いや、ほら、死は役首相だったから。今でも珍しい調合は僕にしか扱えない。
Don't lie about wanting to see
上
us.
から注文があった場合は届けることになってる。
Don't lie about wanting to see us dance then. If you have a way to see us dance, but you refuse to do it. Ah. Why didn't he tell me such an important thing like that so he can go to the surface? Ugh.
でも僕は上に行きたくないから、基本的に使いのも
Well,
の
then
に
just
任せてる。
come watch your dance.
でもさっき舞台を見てみたいとおっしゃいましたよね。
Yeah, exactly.
いや、
I love Camellia. She's like
僕は
my brain. My cutesy, nice side of my brain.
見たいとおっしゃいましたよね、その口で。
Don't say something like that if you don't actually mean it. He has a way to see her, so go. Yasuga, I know I can't force you, and you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you have some time and if you're interested, can you please come and see me dance? Ah, she's like asking him on a date. Cute. He's not gonna go. Yasuga went quiet when suddenly... Oh.
旦那様、表に使いが参っております。
誰からだ？
それが見かけの男でして、尋ねても名を明かさないのです。どうしても直接話がしたいと。武器などは持っていないようですが。
Make him strip naked and check him. It's the only way. Yasuga quickly glanced at me.
わかった。すぐに行く。控えの間で待たせておけ。
I'd be like, if you don't want to go, just say it.
かしこまりました。
As he left, Yasuga turned to me.
僕はこういう立場で店で揉め事が起きることも多いから約束は難しいんだけど、もし行けたら行くよ。
His words made me so happy that I could almost do my ritual dance right here and now. But I couldn't let him see that, at least not yet. Very well. I know you can't promise, but I'll be waiting. I quickly turned around and ran as fast as I could. Oh, I hope he goes, but... See, the thing about that is just like... I don't know. It just breaks your heart when they don't show up, though. Me, the leader of the White Clan.
Kiki? 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 Kiki?
Hi, Fuku. If I become the leader of the White Clan, you're going to be my right-hand mouse. You're gonna be my right-hand mouse, man. Daifuku was staring up at me.
Kiki. Kiki?
It was something I'd never thought of since there was no leader on Tenyu Island. But I guess I'd be the leader of the White Clan now that there's no one else. I was still excited by the events of today. Yasuga really is amazing. The situation with his older sister from... There's gotta be some story with his older sister. It's just gotta. With his older sister from Yomi must have caused him immense pain. But that urged him into action to bring change to Yomi, using whatever means he could. Oh, not that sister. I meant like his actual sister. But what should I do? I feel like I'm going to fall in love with him again. I finished my cleansing ritual and in preparation of my performance, but I couldn't get Yasuga out of my mind. That's also an Inuzami. Keep getting their names mixed up. That's his thing too. Purification ritual. I needed to head to the wharf in less than an hour. Wonder if I could read flower fortunes too. I really hope he shows up. That'd be great. I borrowed a large basin from the kitchen and filled it with water using a pitcher. I gently placed Iroa flowers on its surface. The white flowers didn't say anything to me. I hope that fate will allow Yasuga to love me however he can. Hearing myself say that was incredibly embarrassing. She's so cute. I'm so stupid. She's me! Oh, the insecurities. Yeah. This isn't a fortune. It's more like I'm cursing him. I like her so much. She's funny. What in the world am I doing? I need to prepare for the ritual. That's more important. The night wind blew inside. The Iroa flowers drifted gently across the surface. Yes, I have heard this flashback a million times. I'm sorry, I'm skipping it. If he is, I want it to be him. I want Yasuga to be my soulmate. Aww. Yes, I've heard this a million times too. Sorry. Mother, what should I do? once again, they need you to have children, so unless they cut it off, you could probably have kids with him. But the way he was acting, he probably still has everything. I can't bring myself to let Yasuga go. I mean... Wah, wah, wah. I hope he goes, but I have a feeling. Maybe that's my pessimism. No letters today. He must not have shown up to her dance. Before I go back up, he probably didn't go. Yasuga isn't around. He promised he would attend my dance if he could. He wasn't able to after all. I had no intention of reprimanding him for it. But if I could just see him once, even for a moment. Maybe he did go. I don't know. Yasuga has work to do, too. He did serve me tea yesterday, so if I don't find him, I'm heading back. As I was thinking to myself, I caught sight of his back as he walked down the corridor. Maybe he's heading down to see Tsukiyomi. I'd better not get in his way. It was then I noticed. Something about him felt dark, as if he were consumed in thought. Yasuga? His whole body seemed fatigued, as if he would suddenly drop dead. That'd make me worried. After hesitating for a moment, I quietly decided to follow him. What is he up to? Huh? Huh? Don't make a sound. Slowly, slowly. Gotta be sneaky. Anyway. Keeping close to the cold walls of iron and stone, I crept along silently down the stairs. Where is he going? What is he doing? Okay, we are going to say Tsukiyomi. What's going on? Is he gonna cry in the water? I've never seen Yasuga like this before. The expression reflecting of Shinimizu's spring was full of hatred. The sight of it sent shivers down my spine. He's probably upset about his situation. What in the world has happened? What could you possibly loathe so much? I couldn't call out to him now, realizing I had probably seen something I shouldn't have. But for some reason I couldn't turn back. I was worried about him. I should be minding my own business, right? I'm sure Yasuga doesn't want anyone to see him like this. I couldn't speak to him, but I couldn't leave him alone. Yasuga's situation seemed so dire that I was caught between revealing my presence and giving him the privacy he clearly sought. I better not call out to him. I knew that. The bitterness in his eyes seemed to fill us both with distress. No, don't talk to him now. I stayed close to the wall and kept watch of him. I'm sure he'll go back up soon, so I should hurry and leave before he sees me here. I took a small breath and was about to turn around when... Yasuga, no! Oh, he was going to touch the spring. Yasuga turned around at the sound of my voice and quickly withdrew his hand from the spring. What are you doing? Of all people should know that this spring is dangerous. Why were you touching the poison spring, dude? Huh? Oh, should I tell him the truth? I knew I should mind my own business. More so after seeing him in such a state. But I couldn't lie. I'm sorry. I followed you down here. I saw you in the corridor and something didn't feel right. I was worried, so I decided to follow you. He is obviously very thick if he hasn't picked up that she likes it. She's really bad at hiding that. Yes, you. You had better not do this again. She's already acting like a nagging wife. Don't do this. Don't ever do this again. This is no laughing matter. You realize how dangerous the water here is, right? What would you do if you contracted Haku from it? He was back to his usual self. But his depressed image was still vividly etched in my mind. He looked at the spring. Indeed, the water was crystal clear and beautiful. Any unknowing person would scoop it into their hands to quench their thirst without hesitation. It's green. Why would you drink it? I think the legend of the spring is true. Tsukiyomi said that there's a corpse sleeping somewhere down there. That's the source of all disease. It's Inu... Inunami? Inuzami? Inunagi? Inuzami? He was smiling. The smile seemed so pained. Izunami. Izunami. In any case, don't you dare touch the water here. Promise me that. Yes. That's right. I promise to never do something like that again. Like, I was thinking of marrying you, you douchebag. Don't do that. His surprising reply was making me stare. What do you mean by that? Of course I want you alive. Is there a problem with that? Dude, I looked down to hide my blush. I was really worried for a moment, but is he just playing with me again? Yeah, he really wants to marry her. That's cute. I see. It makes me not want to do the other routes because I want to hurt him. Ah, Otope Games, why you do this? Oh wait, sorry, that's him. It's fine as long as you understand. It makes me feel bad. Now I understand, like, when you play these games and you have a character that you like this, and then you're like, why are you like, I can't cheat on my husband from this game. They're like, what's wrong with you? Why? It's because they give him the stories and you're like, oh no, if I went with another dude, would he go do this? If I went with like Akuza, would he still be going down here like this? Oh no. Yasuga smiled, then looked at the spring again. Don't. Yeah, Izunagi lives there. Sure, Izunagi washed himself. Huh? Oh, Tsukuyomi told you about that too? Well, yes, as a matter of fact, there's a spring called Ikimizu spring that looks just like this one. Oh, but the spring's water doesn't give people haku. The water is cool and delicious, and the women of the White Clan went there as part of our ritual to cleanse the body and mind. Yeah, Izunagi did that before his. And that's where he popped 3 kids out of his face. One from each eye, one from his nose. I heard it was Gus Amataratsu's spring. It was more like her dad's, but, you know, she came from it too. Which is why my mother went there daily, and before I could stop myself, tears started to well up in my eyes. My mind drifted back to the island as I recalled the happy days spent there. Where is Amataratsu? Because her brother Tsukiyomi's right there. He lives down in the pit with her mom for whatever reason. Is she locked down here too? Because there's a story of Amaterasu locking herself in a cave. I quickly wiped away my tears and put a smile on my face. Sorry about that. Yasuga gently put his hand on my shoulder. Put it on her face. Cup her face. That was all it took for me to feel a renewed heat radiating. Sorry. That was all it took for me to feel a renewed heat radiate throughout my entire body. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I was having a hard time with that sentence. This is so pathetic. I was the one who said yesterday that I wouldn't be held back by what happened on the island anymore. Let us bond with our shared trauma. I'm sorry and thank you. Yomi. I thought a bit before nodding. Just once, that's all. I mean, it's probably all ruins by now anyway. It's just that I never had a chance to say goodbye to everyone. I bet you they're all still there. Amateratsu's just chilling in the spring, like it's her own personal, you know, pool. He moved closer to me ever so naturally. Hug. Something. Already dead, you doofus. Pick up the signals. No. Mingled in with the heat of my body was a sweet sensation running across my skin. Ooh! It was so new and surprising I couldn't help but shrink away from him slightly. Okay, this is why he can't figure this out, but
僕は仕事があるから。
That probably hurt his
先に
feelings.
戻るね。
Girl, you just do everything wrong. With that, he gave a smile like nothing happened and walked off towards the stairs. All I could do was stand there and watch him go. I need Tsukiyomi to pop out and be like, what was that? What did I just watch from my house? Why are you here? If I chased after him, if I heard any more of his voice, I was sure I would lose every last breath. Girl, I know you're shy, but let's it's frustrating. What just happened? There's no way I can leave Yasuga alone now after seeing that. And all you need to do is go, I'm choosing this man, lift the ban, and we'll have chillins, okay? That's all it is. Because then he wouldn't be creating more purple, which is the real reason why they don't want him having children. Because they would all be from the White Clan. So that wouldn't be a problem. Just be like, look, this is who I choose. So lift the ban, or I'm not having kids. Just, you know, but put your foot down. Just remembering it made me feel hot again. What was wrong with me? No, it's perfectly natural. I want you to be my soulmate, but people were making their way through the plaza. I could hear the usual conversations about me. But they didn't bother me at all now. I know that thinking about him isn't enough, but she obviously hasn't thought of the loophole like I did.
君が望むならいつでも相手をするからね。と
I love his voice actor, so nice. That's not what I meant. I frowned looking at the sundial when...
Olympia sama.
Yes. Running towards me was the man from yesterday who worked at the bathhouse. I could tell from his urgency that something wasn't right. What is it? Is there a problem? He nodded in response to my whisper.
Yasuga様が至急お話があるとのことで、今すぐ読みに来ていただけないでしょうか。
Okay. What? Is this a little trick from Camellia?
旦那様、オランピア様をお連れしました。
What's going on?
ああ、ご苦労だったね。ありがとう。お前はもう下がっていいよ。
The man bowed and quickly departed. We were the only ones left now.
いきなり呼び出してしまってごめんね。でも、
What's going on?
すぐに君が見つかったようで何
Was Masahana been kidnapped? I didn't have any letters to deliver today, so I was just at the plaza. I admit he did catch me by surprise, but what happened?
ちょっとあの奥にある湯船の中に隠れててくれる？
Okay. In the bathtub? I looked over at the bathtub at the very end of the room. There's no water in it, right?
からかってないよ。事態は一刻を争うからさ、早く。
What's going on? Oh, wait, you're not making any sense.
今からある男がここに来る。そして君にとって、
Oh no, it's that guy
とても
again.
不快な話をするはずだ。だが君は、それを知る権利がある。
He was definitely not joking. There was a tension in his expression that could not be hidden.
だが一つ約束してほしい。絶対に声を上げないで。悟られたら、そこで僕が死ぬかも。さあ、隠れて。ここから見えないように伏せるんだよ。
Understood. Is this enough?
もう少し頭を下げて。
Just lay all the way down, girl. Like this?
よし、それくらい。話はそう長くかからないはずだから。
Is it Doma? Is he gonna show up? I like playing hide and seek, but to hide in the tub like this is... I would just fully lay down and be like, alright, I'm gonna get comfy. I'm gonna lay down. Soon enough, I sensed that the guest arrived. Nervously, I snuck a careful peek. No, don't do that.
ようこそおいでくださいました。左京殿。
Oh, it's that
相変わらず
guy.
繁盛しているようだね。
おかげさまで稼がせていただいております。尊い上の方々あっての私でございますから。
私にそんな見えすいた皮肉は言わなくていい。早速だが話に入りたい。
Why is he here? I do recall Yasuga saying he knew him, but...
先立っての使いの話は伺いました。ですが、あのようなご提案、にわかには信じがたい。もしや誰かの関係ではないかと不安になりまして、このような読みまでご足労いただいた次第です。ただまさか、即日にこうしてお目にかかれるとは。
あの使いは確かに私の手のものだ。
それは失礼いたしました。
それが見かけぬ男でして、尋ねても名を明かさないのです。
Are they talking about the man from before? Yes.
言葉を形に残さないことにしている。どのような弱みになるかわからないからな。
私も同意見です。
So he doesn't want to leave any proof.
では君の答えを聞かせてくれ。
先にお答え願えますか？なぜ私があのオランピアの婿に？
Wait, what? It took all my strength to keep from yelling out. I'm not hearing things, am I? What in the world are they talking about?
君が一番適材だからだよ。
適材ですか？
私たちは一刻も早くあの白の娘に子を産ませたい。だが一人では子はなせない。
Is this a thing that Daifuku knew?
天女島の女は白しか産まぬという資料がある。私がこの目で確かめたわけではないが、事実なら後輩相手は何色でも問題ない。
Or is this the loophole I knew? Because that's exactly my same thought process with me. It's like, who cares? It's not like she's gonna be giving birth to any purple kids.
子を産ませるだけならやり方はいくらでもあるが、彼女の立場や先のことを考えれば、やはり父親はいた方がいい。できれば色相の高い男が。
聞き間違いでしょうか？私は確かに読式の師でございますが、黄泉に落とされ後輩を禁じられた身。まさかお忘れではありますまい。
彼女に子を産ませることができたなら、その見返りに婿として地上に戻そう。
I must be hearing things. I was desperate to believe so. It seemed so unreal, my mind couldn't keep up. Why are Yasuga and that man having this conversation? I'm confused too. I wanted to just jump out and ask them myself. I tightened my fists as hard as I could so the pain would keep me grounded. Are they really talking about me?
私を上にですか？
He didn't want to though.
このまま読みで朽ち果てたくはないだろう。彼女は希少な白だ。先日の血液検査では残念ながら思うような結果は出ない。
Oh, they want one of the kids to...
まだまだ研究の余地はある。
熱心ですね。
私は彼女に最後の望みをかけている。
I know we have the ominous music, but maybe it's just me, but this was like my thought process, so I don't really know why this is sinister. Last?
だがそんな希少な白がたった一人のままではあまりにも心もとない。この島にはあの病がある。君がよく知るあの恐ろしく醜い病が。断りの赤座は1年の猶予を与えたが、そんな悠長な真似は許されない。もし彼女が白で命を落としでもしたら、全てが終わってしまうのだから。
That's true.
早急に彼女を交配させ、一日でも早く次の白を確保したい。
Okay.
自分が狂っていると思いませんか？
好きで狂っているのだ。
つまりあなたの研究を進めるために白を増やしたいと。そして私にそのための種付け役になれ。
But why? He could do this with literally anyone. Why him?
美しい恋物語だと思わないかね。一族の咎を背負い黄泉に落とされた青年が白の娘と愛し合い日の当たる世界に戻る。彼女の尊厳は損なわれず、君は名誉を得て島民たちは真摯な愛を祝福する。
まるで舞台のようによくできた筋書きですね。
君には利益しかない話だろ
う。うますぎる話には乗らないのが長生きの秘訣だと思っておりまして。
君が断れば王力のナグサを使うことになるだろう。
I've never met Nagusa, that's what my name looks like.
死のよすが、これは私なりの誠意なのだ。私たち生死と死は色相も同意で、現在もあの地の管理を任されている。腹からのような君に一日でも早く地上に戻ってほしいと願っている。あでやかな死が欠けたままではヒルコ様も寂しいはずだからね。これは君のために用意した美しい恋物語だ。君の
さすがに即答はできかねます。少しだけお時間をいただいても。
良い返事を期待している。
I can smell blood. My nails dug deep in my hand. Okay, so I Lady Amaterasu, please tell me this is all a bad dream.
Toいうわけなんだよ。聞こえてた？
I heard it loud and clear. What's going on here? Was that conversation really about me?
君のことだよ。白のオランピア。あ、手から血が出てるね。
Before I knew it, Yasuga was holding up my hand. Oh, I glitched out. I don't want to end it here, but okay, I'll go with the CG. A sweet numbness ran through me from the warm, soft spot he just touched. Similar to what I felt back in the Shinimizu spring, a heat rose up from inside me. Yasuga.
じっとして。ブラウスが血で汚れる。
So cute. But Yasuga's tongue gently licked away my blood. The cut continued to bleed, and he ran his tongue over it again. Wait.
かわいそうに。こんなになるまで耐えたんだね。傷に効く軟膏を塗ってあげるよ。
Oh! That was cute. He was acting. Nothing unusual had happened. But I was holding my breath the entire time he applied this salve to my wound. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. I know, it's a terrible place to end. But we have to go over a while. I'm just gonna say, I don't know, maybe it's because I had the same thought process as freaking Violet dude. But it didn't, unless it's lost in translation that he meant that he wanted to take one of their children as a test subject from them. I really don't see anything wrong with what he is implying. Because it was my thought process too. Like, she could trump everyone else and say, I want to have kids with Yasuga. You're lifting the ban so we can have kids. Because he still won't have kids from the purple clan like you wanted anyway. Because they're all going to be the white clan. So, I mean, it's a loophole that she could manipulate. So, and she wants to marry him anyway. And she was willing to donate her blood so they could research getting rid of the disease. So unless there is an underlying evilness that I just don't either understand or that they haven't talked about yet, like, I don't really get how this dude is bad. If you guys know, like, explain it to me, like, in the comments. Because I don't get it. I don't know, maybe because I have the same twisted thought process as him. No, if he's trying to take her kids as test subjects, like, take them away from her and run experiments on them, that I would understand, because no. But he was just asking her for a blood donation so they could test her blood to make an antidote for this horrible, horrible disease that slowly kills these people, which I get. Like, people donate blood all the time, so I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know why he's a bad guy. I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something, or I'm overlooking something. I don't know. Anywho, let me know in the comments what I'm missing. Be kind, please. Because I really just be kind when telling me. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, it's what she wants anyway. I would be like, oh, sweet. Granted, we're not gonna owe him anything because I was interested in you in the first place, but you know. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Bye.